what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today is a very special video because today marks my 1-year anniversary here on booktube. And if that's not cause enough for celebration, I also hit 2,000 subscribers here on YouTube and also 2K on Instagram and 2K on TikTok. I mean, that is crazy. Like, what are the odds of all that happening in the same week? So I figured that would be the perfect excuse to just like kind of spoil myself a little bit, go to the bookstore, maybe buy a couple of books, break my little book buying ban, which to be honest has been very loose because I was in a crazy reading slump and I definitely have been buying random books occasionally, but I've been trying not to buy too many. But today, I don't know what we're gonna do today. I honestly don't even have any specific books that I have in mind. I have books that I've heard of, but I'm just gonna go to the bookstore and just kind of see what speaks out to me. One thing about me, I love to celebrate even the most tiny accomplishments, so I also ended up buying a cake. So we're gonna be decorating that later on, maybe taking some cute pictures, post on Instagram and all of that. So if you guys are not following my socials, what are you doing? Please follow my socials. But if you're here watching this, I just want to say a big thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for supporting my content. I'm literally like so mind blown. I cannot believe it's been a full year on booktube. I've been having so much fun. I've been posting so many videos. So happy that I've fallen back in love with reading as an adult, and I've just had an amazing time this last year. Oh my god, I don't want to cry. Just did my makeup and I have to go out. But anyways, that's all I wanted to say. So thank you so much, and let's get going. I don't know how many books I want to get. I was thinking maybe getting 2 for 2K. I have this one. I honestly don't even know what this is about, but I've heard really good things. This is so pretty. I was about to get this, but I just cannot stand. Oh my god, I'm struggling. I can't stand this text. It's crazy. Trying to decide which of these to get. They're all very different. This I have read and liked it, but I need the physical copy as a trophy because I rated this 5 stars. This one I've heard really good things about. It's like a dark romance Peter Pan retelling, so I kind of want to give it a try. And this is just like a classic small town sort of vibe. I feel like everybody loves this, and I haven't read it yet, so I kind of want to. I don't know. I'm very conflicted. There's so many books. I don't know where to start. I think I still feel kind of weird about breaking my book buying ban because I was just in the mentality that I'm going to be reading on my Kindle. So now I'm like just looking at all the pricing. These are like $25 each. I'm like, is this worth it? I don't know, but it's a treat. I'm treating myself. Gotta remember that. Somebody was talking about this. I cannot remember if it was good or bad. I think it was good. Kind of want to give it a shot. I saw Yana and Larry talk about this. I don't remember which one. One of them they liked, one of them I didn't like, but it's all part of a series. I don't know which one's the first one. Hey guys, it is the next day and I'm here to give a little haul. As you saw, I did quite a bit of damage at the store. I honestly don't know exactly what I was looking for. I was honestly just gonna get 2 books in honor of hitting 2K on Instagram, 2K on TikTok, and 2K on YouTube all in the same week, which is absolutely crazy. So that just like seemed to be my number. But I got to the store and I found some other books that I've kind of been eyeing, some books that I've heard good things about, and like books that have just been kind of on my radar, and I figured that this would be a really good time because not only is it all of those things, but it's also my 1 year on booktube. It has been exactly 1 year since I made this YouTube channel. I just got the notification from YouTube, so it seemed fair for me to kind of splurge a little bit. I can't remember the last time I went to a bookstore and bought 4 books in one day because books, especially in Canada, are so expensive, and I always like feel really bad, and I always I feel like make sure that I read the books beforehand on my Kindle, or at least start them, so that way I'll know for sure that I like them. So this is kind of like a bold move for me because some of these I haven't read yet, so we'll see. The first book that I got is Killer Instinct. This is by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This is book 3. No, just kidding. This is book 2 of the Natural series. That is a series that I'm honestly obsessed with, and I've already read book 1 and book 2. I rated both of them, I think 4.5 or 5 stars, and I have the rest of the series. I found it on Book Outlet, so I bought it. However, this just never seems to be available, and also it's just like always like sold out at regular bookstores. I don't really know what that's about, but I saw it and I decided to add it to my collection, so now it can sit right here on the shelf with the rest of the series and look really cute, really complete. This is honestly one of my favorite series of all time. It's just so captivating, it's so addicting, and it's so interesting. I just love it. I still have 2 books in the series that I need to read, but I'm honestly just like saving them. I'm savoring them for a good day because ever since I started this series, I've just wanted to binge it and read every single book like back to back to back to back. But that is literally the reason why I was in a reading slump, because that's all I wanted to read and nothing else caught my attention for literally 2.5 months. So I am a little scared to get back into it just because it's that good, but you know, really good. I had to get this. The next book that I got, this is another fan favorite. This is Swift and Saddled by Lila Sage. It's book 1 of, I don't know what the series is called. Is this book 1? It says author of Done and Dusted. Is Done and Dusted book 1? Let me see. Okay. Alright, it appears I have made a mistake. It appears this is actually book 2 of the series. It was honestly the first one that they had at the bookstore, so I just assumed it was the first one in the series, but I honestly don't mind. I'm gonna either read it on the Kindle or go back and pick up the first one. This is just like such a perfect series for the spring and for the summer. It's a small town of romance. Everybody has been eating this up, and apparently the books just get better and better and better as the series goes on, and I've just been seeing all the hype about the last 2 releases, and I've been kind of getting jealous, a little bit of FOMO. So I finally decided to give it a shot, so I'm very excited. This also just seems like the perfect palette cleanser because these books are short. Like this is just at 300 pages, where I feel like a lot of new release romance books now are like 400, 450, 500 for some reason. So I feel like this is gonna be a nice quick little read when I need something fast, something to kind of cleanse the palette, or if I'm doing like a 24-hour readathon or anything like that and I just need to read faster to feel accomplished. So I feel like this is gonna be really great. The next book that I got is a book 1 of another series. This is book 1 of the Never After series, and it's Hooked. This is another series that I've just heard a lot of people talk a lot about, and I just really wanted to get into it. This is a dark romance, and I'm not usually a dark romance girly. I've read a couple, like I've read The Predator, and I've read the My series, and a couple other ones, but I really want to dabble more into the genre, and this one just seems like it's gonna be a really fun read. This is also a Peter Pan retelling, I'm pretty sure, and there's 6 books in the series, so I feel like it has to be good because it meant people were reading it and people were buying the next books, and that's why the author was dropping more books. I don't know. That's probably not accurate statistically, but that's what I tell myself sometimes to justify these purchases. But anyways, this is the next book that I got, and I'm very excited to get into the series. Finally, the last book that I picked up is Heartless Hunter. This is book 1 of the Crimson Moth series or duology. I have heard everybody and their mother has been reading this and gassing it up. I've heard only amazing reviews, even from book 1, and I feel like in series usually book 1 has like lower ratings and then it gets better as it goes, but this one has such good ratings. On Goodreads it has a 4.2 something, which is crazy for book 1 of a series. I actually started this book and I really enjoyed it, but I DNF'd it I think at about like 20 or 30% of the way in, but this was like during my big reading slump where literally nothing was getting finished, so I want to go back and give it a chance. This is like, I think, enemies to lovers. It says her deadliest enemy or her greatest love. He's a hunter, she's running away from him, so just like the dynamic I'm gonna eat it up. I feel like this is gonna have very similar book tropes as Parlous, which is my most recent fantasy that I read. I read the whole trilogy, and I'm pretty sure I have a whole reading vlog of that out already, so if you haven't checked it out, make sure you do. But I love the whole like cat and mouse aspect, and I feel like this is definitely gonna have a similar vibe, so I'm very, very excited. So those are the books that I got for my little 2K celebration, but not only that, I also ended up getting a little cake, so let me go get that. So this is what the cake looks like. It's a little bit messy. The 2K got a little bit messed up because of the little gel pen thing that I was using to write on it. But that's okay because it's literally just for me to enjoy and to celebrate accomplishments. I'm a big believer in celebrating even small accomplishments. I feel like, you know, normal people maybe wouldn't just like celebrate 2000. Like 2000 is just kind of like a random number. Like it's not 1K, it's not 10K, it's not 100K, it's just kind of random. But I am very proud of myself. I've put a lot of time and energy and effort into this channel and all my book content in the last year, and I'm very, very proud of myself for staying consistent. This last year has been just like so chaotic, and life has been chaotic, so the fact that I have been able to be disciplined enough to continuously make content that I'm happy with, content that I'm proud of, and content that I think people would enjoy, just like, I don't know, I'm very proud of myself. So I wanted to get this little cake. I got this vanilla one. Honestly, I'm a big chocolate girly, but I figured this will look cuter for like photos and stuff. So yeah, and if you're here right now and you're watching this video, I just want to say thank you so much for being here, because you being here and being subscribed to the channel is what allows for milestones like this. And I'm so happy. Honestly, my goal for this year is to try to hit 10K overall. Is it gonna happen? I don't know. It's kind of crazy. It's already spring and I'm at 2K now, but you know, always dreaming big. It doesn't matter where we end up, because I know at the end of the year that I tried my best, that I stayed consistent, that I stayed disciplined, that I uploaded good quality videos that I like, videos that I would myself watch. And that's literally why I started this channel. I just consumed a lot of bookish content and I was like, wait, that would be kind of fun. And so here I am now. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And if you have subscribed, thank you so much. Honestly, when I saw that I hit 2K on my YouTube channel, I don't know. Honestly, I cried a little bit, not gonna lie. Before you go, call me dramatic or say that I'm overreacting. I'm a Cancer baby, okay? I literally cry because it's Tuesday, you know what I mean? It has been 4 months since I posted my first little celebratory thing when I hit 1K. So the fact that it took me 9 months to hit 1K, but then it took me only like 3.5 months to hit 2K, it just like makes me feel like I am progressing, and it makes me feel like I'm improving and I'm getting better on my craft, and more book besties are finding me that are aligning with this kind of content. So thank you so much. I'm so happy. All right, let's cut into this. This video looks like just like a little basic vanilla. Let's taste test it. Wow, that is good. Today's a good day.